I've also been asked, will Beekman Charter share with the proceeds from the proposition if it were to pass? And the answer is yes, indirectly. As with all other local taxes, charter schools, per the state's formula of funding, includes that portion of funding within their MFP. If this tax, if this millage that the property owners pay slides off the books, then local portion will decrease, and therefore MFP to Beekman Charter would decrease. Back to our top priorities. How would the money from the proposed millage be spent? First, it must be spent for capital improvement. Some of our very top choices for using that money is first, repairing and installing new roofs and fixing foundations on the buildings that we currently have. Unfortunately, every roof we have has leaks, and that's a fact of life. We also have some of the newest structures in Morehouse Parish that have built on expansive clays, and the foundations are actually sinking. Our first goal is to fix roofs and foundations at all of our locations. Another thing we would like to do is purchase additional buses. We still need to update our fleet, and then safety, security, camera systems, and fencings for those schools that currently do not have it. Again, this is for capital improvement only, and it cannot be used for salaries because of the way the proposition is written, only capital improvements. The final question I'd like to address is probably the one that I've been asked the most and appears to have the most confusion over. The way the proposition is written, it does seem as if it's a new tax. And technically, it is. However, it is a replacement tax to 10 mills that are already on the books. And if you will look, this is the exact proposition that will be on the ballot machine. Now, this will not be highlighted. We did that to bring attention to something. But as it says, with no increase in the estimated millage rate to be levied in the first year of issue above the 10 mills currently being levied to pay general obligation bonds of the district. What that means is we're not increasing millages. We're simply replacing. A lot of people have asked me, wait a minute, what about that 1 year? This is the language that has to be written for it to be legal to go before the Bond Commission of the state of Louisiana. If anyone questions me on that, please feel free. Call a bond attorney and ask, is that the legitimate wording? And is it legal? And is it a new millage to be added to existing? Or is it simply replacing?